You know it's July out there.
I dress for the occasion.
You're joking.
No glove, no love.
You sound like every woman I ever cared about.
Your wife never let you ride bareback?
Who said anything about my wife? Seriously though, it's 80 fucking degrees outside.
I'm used to a little discomfort. How have you been?
Well, I'm in a goddamn wheelchair now, so.
So time is alike all over.
Tempus fugit.
Quite a scrapbook you got here. Still proud of setting up that early release for yourself, aren't you? Did the DA ever say the time he served was worth the payoff?
Frank, let's get to the reason I called you here, huh? For the past 35 years, I've wanted you dead.
And I, you. That is the substance of our little wager, is it not?
35 years, Frank. That's a long fucking time trying to kill someone just to settle a bet.
Well, you're not the only name on my list, Bishop. A man's got to pay the bills, and yours is the only head I'm after that doesn't come with a price on it.
Look, we're two of the best at what we do. I'm a little better than you, but that's neither here nor there.
You always did think you were better than me, didn't you?
And so exists our little game. You know, you would think after all these years, one of us would have bested the other. Yet here we sit, hearts beating. Close calls aside, we've managed to elude each other like Ahab and his white whale.
And whom would you consider to be the whale in our scenario?
Thrust and parry. When it's not you, it's me. When it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, but you do see yourself as the Ahab, don't you? The role of the true hunter? Well, perhaps old Moby was being coy, biding his time in the deep blue, waiting for the Pequod to sail merrily into his trap. After all, would the whale not have had a vendetta against the man? I mean, the guy tried to kill him how many times?
I don't have that many hairs left to split, Frank.
To put either one of us in the role of the whale is to suggest a defensive posture.
Fine. You're the Ahab. You happy? You get my point.
Then on the other hand, if the intentions of the whale
Frank, I'm dying. I got this mass on my brain, the temporal lobe, or it's supposed to do me in sometime this fall. You know, what we do isn't legal by any means. But it's always been for the greater good as I see it. It's always made me feel like one of those anti-hero types. Robin Hood, maybe. But now, I got a few mutated cells and suddenly, I'm goddamn Guy of Gisborne. I just want you to know, kill me if it'll give you closure. I'll sit right here and take it. It makes no difference to me. But it won't be for bragging rights anymore. It won't be for the win.
This isn't some kind of trick, is it? I'm not going to wind up dead tomorrow because you coated this room with some kind of...
Wouldn't count if I did. Ours is a game of honor. We set rules and we abide by them. If we fail to abide, to the victim goes the spoils. What's the point of killing a friend if it's not for the win?
What now with the spoils? I'm headed to Bali tomorrow for a job. A little twofer, nothing crazy. I gotta say, I won't find nearly as much joy in it now.
Frank, if you find yourself passing through town again before,
I'll see you around, Bishop.
You and your games. You know, I could have come last week while you were still ambulatory.
it's okay. I'm glad you came. I like to know when my goodbyes are going to be final. There's no doubt about that now. How was Bali?
Routine. Isn't everything routine at our age?
Everything but dying.
I'm afraid life's starting to catch up with me, too. I'm out, Bishop. That Bali job was my last. I got no fight left.
You feeling okay?
Frank, I want you to do me a favor. That letter, I want you to have it. Read it when I'm gone. You know, my father used to say that a man needs 3 things to be fulfilled in life: the love of a good woman, a son to carry on his name, and an adversary, a good adversary, someone to challenge him, make him a better person. Frank, I want you to know that for every hair turned gray, every ulcer you may have caused me, it's all been worth it. You've made me a better person.
And you, me.
Bishop, dear Frank, or should I say Air, as I sat in the doctor's office months ago, the realization that our hard-fought bet might come to no resolve terrified me more than death itself. Every story deserves a good ending, and this one deserves a banger. I'd like to give that to you now. Have you ever heard of dimethylmercury? It's a neurotoxin that can penetrate impermeable material, rubber gloves, for instance. Though lethal, even in the smallest dose, the effects can take months to reveal themselves. In essence, its dangers are irrelevant to a dying man. I can't tell you how liberating it was to hold that fateful drop in the palm of my hand. Call me kamikaze, but a death sentence is a death sentence after all. Perhaps it won't be better than succumbing to this deal in my skull, but my God, Frank, what a hell of a way to end our story. I got it off right at the buzzer, wouldn't you say? I'll see you in hell, dear friend, sooner than you thought.
Oh, shit.